All right,
Thank
Miss. Now I'm back. Listen, we done had the opening praise and
you.
worship.
Hi,
They done
classic
took the
man.
first. They done took the first collection plate. You know they ready for the sermon now. So I'm gonna go ahead and sit back. I'm gonna go ahead and sit back, and the floor is yours. Go ahead and give the people the word.
Well, first of all, first and foremost, let me definitely not be rude and not greet the guest. I mean the host. Noble, thank you for letting me up. I only come on your platform every now and then. So
Mhm.
when I do come up here, it's because I've seen something that I can speak to. Hey, Eden's Closet. Can you put back the
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
statement back up so that I could? And is this what you were expounding on? Is this what you all were talking about? Is this
That
it?
that was
I
the that
was.
was the initial topic, but we kind of
Oh,
let me go ahead and play the audio for you though. Let me go ahead and play the audio for you
okay.
so you can speak to what she said in the audio, and you can speak on whatever else you want to speak on that you heard us discussing here. But let me play what the woman in this audio had to say. Here we go. Ladies, stop moving in with these men. You meet a man, he's broken emotionally, physically. You take your time to heal him. You cook for him. You clean for him. You love on him. You pray for him. You even spend some of your money on him. He's whole and healed, and he said, bye. You have nothing to show for it. In most states, common law is not recognized, and a verbal agreement to provide is unenforceable. Listen, if you are going to be with a man, he need to put a ring on it, your finger, and marry you, or he needs to put a deed in your name, not a lease, but a deed to show that you are the owner. Listen, time out for being with bums who are bosses and all they want to do is fine dine you, take you to exotic places, buy you designer clothes and bags, and then when they leave, you have nothing else to show for. A real boss wants to make sure that he takes care of you emotionally, financially, and physically. But it's time out for moving in with these men. It's not worth it. Your time, your love, and your resources are too valuable. Stop living with these men. If they don't want to put a ring on it and marry you, or they don't want to put a deed in your name, say la vie, baby. How you feel about what she said, Miss Kana?
Well, I will say this. I think that the kind of women that she's talking to are just the kind of women that didn't really get the kind of teaching that they needed in order for them to understand the kind of men that they're picking to be with in the first place. I think the problem is a lot of us have a long line of history from advice that was given to us by mothers, by broken mothers, okay? Broken mothers, broken girlfriends, broken aunties, broken whomever. And I'm telling you, this is nothing new. She sounds exactly like the women from back in the day who would tell their daughters, even right now, telling them, oh, just go get an education. You don't need a man. That stuff has already been, this is the stuff that they teach you when they in the kitchen cooking gumbo. This is the stuff that they tell you when you're in the kitchen cooking neck bones and black eyed peas, greens, and cornbread. This stuff has been said to women for so long. That's the reason why you guys are starting to see it even more now today. And see, they found out that they had been able to take advantage of men. I did not hear her say anything that protects a man. And that's the problem that I have. There's no protection for a man. She's telling the women how to further protect themselves. It's not like they haven't already done that. And see, but the problem is they're expecting these things and doing these things and are taught to do them, but they don't have character. See, there's no character, there's no morals, there's no virtue. Okay, these are just women out here that are out to play the game that they were taught. You were taught as a young girl, hey, don't buy no man no shoes, because if you do, he gonna walk out on you. Don't do this for a man. Don't make his plate. Don't serve him. Don't do anything, but yet put a deed in her name. But yet put a ring on her finger. Why? What is she bringing to the table? I didn't hear her say anything about what a woman should bring to the table for him to put a ring on her finger, for him to put her name on a deed. See, there is no expectations for women. It's just being a woman. That's it. It don't matter what kind of woman. You can be a 304, you can be a strawberry, you could be a high power woman that was at Freaknik 94, get slutted out in the street, but there's no requirement for you to produce, to be productive, to do anything for a man. See, that's what I'm saying. And that is the problem that we keep having. The same narrative is being perpetuated. That's it. It's just the same narrative being perpetuated by women who are not willing to do anything. They call it being a woman of leisure. You have not done anything to deserve anything. And this is the reason why the women are getting upset, because there are now men who are coming with standards. They don't want men to have standards, because if men start having standards, then they're not going to see the things that they're usually seeing in the past. That's why things are changing. And men are truly now looking for women of virtue. Men are looking for quality women, for women who is going to invest in them too. And I'm going to tell you like this, and y'all can get mad at me if you want to, but I honestly think that a woman should put out first. Because like I said, women call men kings all the time. Well, if you read about the history of a king, you don't come into the king's presence with your hands empty. You have to bring him something. You have to bring a sacrifice. There's something you must bring. So why call a man a king if you're not coming in his presence and you have something to give? It's something. Serve. Do something. See, it's not about it, and it's just all one-sided. That's what it is. It's all one-sided. It's all about the woman. And I have a problem with that, because if you don't put something into a man, if you don't give him respect, if you don't give him peace, if you don't give him loyalty, if you don't appreciate him, if you can't adapt to him, if you can't admire him, if you can't do these things, and I'm not talking about Pookie and them. I'm not talking about the kind. Look, Denzel is not your future. You get that? See, I'm not talking about those type of men, and the type of men that the women are listening to. Some of y'all on this panel and some of y'all on TikTok, y'all are listening to men who are genuinely good men and who are looking for good wives. See, every time we have this conversation, just like the young lady was up here and she was saying something about a man's money, and y'all are complaining. I don't understand why y'all complaining. So you mean to tell me that a high value man who has money has no standards, has no purpose for his money? He's just supposed to just splaunder on a woman and he don't care. He can do that. That's his choice. But just because he has money, that doesn't mean that he can sit up here and just don't have anything to say about what he's not getting in return. He still wants something, like Cartel said. You gonna do something strange for a little change. You better ask them women over there in Dubai. You're gonna do something. You're gonna be used for something. So stop acting like a man has to give you something of that, a ring and a deed, and you ain't done nothing, because that's what she said. So all I'm saying is there's nothing being done for men. And I'll stop right there and let you Dubois. Yeah, Dubois. However you say it. I'll let you speak.
I don't disagree with anything that you just said, Miss Kana. I mean, like I was saying earlier, I don't know if you're here. I mean, a lot of these women are just being very disingenuous in these conversations, Miss Kana, because a lot of these women, they are the strong, independent black women that they get on the internet and, put their signs up and pump their fists for. They are that strong, independent black woman. They are paying their own bills. They're paying their rent, they paying their mortgage, they paying their phone bill, they paying for their car insurance, they paying their car note. And a lot of them despite what they say on the internet, they've never had a man pay not one bill for them ever a day in life. They've never had a man pay not one bill for them. That's never been the reality for their mother. They watch their mother go to work. A lot of them didn't even like grow up with their dad. So they watch their mother work 2-3 jobs to provide for them and their siblings. But for whatever reason, they're out here telling men that a man needs to be a 100% provider for them. He needs to be able to take on 100% of the financial load. Otherwise, he can't be considered a provider. And it's like they talk about, oh, men with money don't say X, Y, and Z, but they've never been with these men with money. Their father never had money. Their brother don't got money. Their grandfather don't have money. None of their cousins, no man in their family tree has money, whatever that means to them. So I always tell them, Miss Kanat, they can continue to go on Instagram and want to be, because this is what they're doing, Miss Kanat. They going on Instagram and TikTok, and they seeing the content that these baby mamas and these girlfriends of these wives and these athletes and entertainers of these men that they respect and deem to be high quality men simply because of how much money that they make. They're seeing the lifestyle of these women, and they're trying to, like, put those expectations on the men that they're around in their real life, which are average and below average men. And another thing I want you to speak on, Miss Kanai, is because I was having a conversation the other night on my main page about black women saying that they're the only group of women to be encouraged to date down, whatever that means. So I said, Miss Kanai, these are the same black women that say that you attract what you are, until it's time to have the conversation about why they're not attracting the caliber of men that they want. So they'll open their mouths, they'll fix their lips to talk about all these low vibrational, low quality men that are coming in and out of their life. But it's not because they're low quality women. It's not because they're low vibrational women. It's not because they not ain't shit women. It all has to do with the men. It's always you attract what you are until it's time to talk about why they're not attracting the people and things that they want in their life.
Right, and that right there is good, because that'll tie into what I wanted to also say about what she said. I tied everything together. Another thing is about what she said too is that was bad advice, and the reason I'm gonna tell you why, because the women who she's talking about is the women you just described. The women that she's talking about are the women that are actually low vibrational, and they are broken. See, she talked about the man that was broken. So why did the man have to be broken, but yet he's the one that's, you know what I mean, providing? Right. Or if she's giving up what she's giving up, that means there's something wrong with her. But see, that's the problem that I have with women. We never want to talk about our brokenness. We think that, oh, since I'm capable of coming into a relationship and helping to heal a man, pray for a man, cook his food, wash his clothes, do this and do that, or whatever the case may be, yet you don't know how to respect him, but yet there's something wrong with him. He's the one that's broken. No, you're broken. Because if you were whole or healing, you wouldn't even find yourself in those kind of situations with a man broken to that extent that it even allow you to come into his life and do that. Men don't accept that, because men know that, look, if I let her do this stuff for me, she gonna hang it over my head. When it don't work out, she's gonna turn around and say, I did this, I did that, I gave you this, I gave you that. And she's gonna throw everything in his face, stuff that he never even asked her to do. This is how women keep themselves in relationships that are broken and are not good for them, that are unhealthy, because they keep finding somebody to save. They want to be with a Pookie. They want to be with a Ray Ray. That's because of what they are on the inside. So whatever you see them talking to on the outside, understand that that's what is going on the inside. See, the spiritual work starts from within. It don't start from without. I don't care about the hair, the eyelashes, the nails, or anything of that sort. It's like Classic Man always say, men tell lies and women wear makeup. Okay, it's all a facade. Period. So you're giving advice to women and telling them to stop going into relationships trying to take care of a man, instead of telling them, you know what, you're broken. You the one that needs some help. You the one that need a life change. You the one that need to take accountability. You the one that need to sit down for 2 to 3 years and figure yourself out. And you men, don't bother these women while they trying to get themselves together, because let me tell you something. Some of these women don't even know what nagging is, okay? They don't know. And they don't know men. They don't know men. They don't know how to treat men. They don't know how to talk to men. They're not experienced with men. That's how come they have a problem when men talk. It's about, oh, why is your delivery so harsh? Why are you bashing? They don't know the sound or voice of a man because they never had one around them. So here y'all go, tiptoeing over everything, hopping around in a circle. Next thing you know, by the time you look up, everything you had is gone. Because you took time to build a broken person that wasn't even willing to be healed in the first place. She needed resources. And because women believe that instead of healing themselves for real, the band-aid that they use or the healing mechanism that they're using is stuff. I need the makeup to cover my wounds. I need the car. I need him to pay for this. And that's all for bragging rights. So I don't think that the advice that the judge gave was productive because she's talking to broken women, telling them furthermore what they need to go seek in order for them to be happy. And they don't even know what that is.
Wow!
That's why I tell the women in my group, you can go date whoever you want to, but after you see the results that you get from this place that you're in, don't stop doing the work. A lot of y'all start the work and you start seeing the results and then you start to stop. No, this is a lifestyle. This is not just for you to obtain, for you to get the man and then you get him and then you stop. This is a lifestyle. It's not just for you to just get him, okay? Not just for you to secure him. This is a lifestyle. That's why I say being a certain kind of woman that is about morals, that has virtue, that do believe in the Most High. That's what I'm about. Okay? A woman of prayer, a woman of moral, a woman that does honor her man and loves to respect him, loves to be loyal to him, finds joy in it. It is not a burden or a chore. See, you did it for Pookie, but then when the right one come up, oh, why I got to do all that? Why I got to answer all these questions? That's how come I know a lot of them ain't even ready.
Miss Kana.
Yes.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. Finish your thought. Go ahead.
No, what I'm saying is because a man that is questioning you, he's questioning you to see if you're suitable for him. So a lot of them, they ain't even gonna want to answer some of these questions because a lot of them don't even get asked questions. If a man is not asking you questions, he's not interested. He's just entertaining you until you give something that he wants to him. And that might not be your Denzel, okay? I'm just saying. And y'all all know that many of us have gone through that. Go ahead.
Yeah, really quick. I just wanted to touch on the whole, they'll do X, Y, and Z for Pookie, but when a man that has standards and a real life stand up man is asking them questions, it's a problem all of a sudden. I always say, Miss Kana, like I haven't had a woman offer to like move me in her apartment. I haven't had a woman offer me to use her car, drop her to work, run up the miles on her car all day while she at work, use her car to go see another woman. I haven't had a woman just tell me that she gonna take care of me and buy groceries for me, cook for me, give me a bath. I haven't had a woman offer me those services, but like you said, Pookie and Ray Ray, the man that got three dingy white wife beaters, and he got a pair of black basketball shorts and a pair of Levi jeans, and he got a backpack with a PS4 and some black Air Forces. They willing to go above and beyond for that man. So I just be wondering, like, why can't I get the same treatment?
You know why? You have to think. They were breaded for Pookie. You hear what I just said to you? That's who they were trained for. You understand? That's who they were taught to love. You got to think about who we talking about. What you think her mama boyfriend and men is like? You don't think that they have seen these men all their life since a little girl? I have empathy for that because they mamas didn't put the right. And that's why I keep asking, why you keep coming for your daddy, But you ain't even asking your mama, why was you with that man? Why did you put that man in our household? Why did you put that kind of example in front of your daughters? Is that the kind of man that you wanted us to be with, Mom? Why are we letting mothers get away while daddies have to take the brunt of of everything? Why are we not questioning mothers? Now, I don't believe in disrespecting parents. I don't. But I do believe that we all have a right at some point to get answers. Because why? This is what caused my life to go this way. And sometimes we're not going to override that. We're going to do exactly what our environment programmed us to do. And I get that. That's why I'm here to help. But I am saying, don't be blaming. Don't blame. Don't act like you better than. Do you know the young lady that was with Jock? Jock, she disrespected the man on public TV. I'm gonna talk about this on public TV, and said that, you know, I don't want my children to grow to do what you did. I don't want my son. And he like, hold on, wait a minute. Don't say that on TV. There's just certain things that you should not say. Now, I know that there's certain things that you are or that you have done, and I wouldn't want my daughters to do the same thing. But that should not be disclosed over TV. So right. He was putting her in her place. But what I realized, what Jock said, he said, I am the one that brought you and brought you up. I'm the one that basically upgraded you. See, for a woman like that, see, she don't appreciate, she gonna turn that thing around, and then she's gonna think I'm better than the man that brought me somewhere. How dare you? Who are you? This man came in your life. He told her, I made your life better. Some of y'all are with men that have made your life better, but yet you want to take the credit. You the ones going to work. You the one paying all the bills now, huh? But see, that's what they do. You got men on blue collar jobs and putting women through school, Noble. And they turn around and they act as if, oh, I'm all that now. You need to go get your degree. You need to go make more money. Why don't you go to school now? You see? So you got to understand what's in the mind of a woman that is coming from a place of I ain't never had nothing. And that's the reason why you got to find out who she used to talk to or who she been talking to since she was a child. If she don't have somebody, look, women are grown girls. They talk about men all the time. Oh, you just a grown boy. Half of them, like Shahrazad Ali said, is in an arrested development, still have the mind of a 14-year-old girl. And that's how you got to talk to them. That's why they don't answer questions up here the way y'all want them to, because they don't even know how to answer these questions. They're not mature enough in the mind because, first of all, they ain't never been around no man. That's the source. That is the foundation of that problem. But they will turn around and say, I'm better than you because you took me and you put me here. And they're not going to appreciate a man that's doing all these things for them. They're going to say, oh, okay, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to go play the game like I always wanted to play it. The Louis Vuitton purse that I always wanted, I'm going to go get it now. Them red bottoms that I always wanted, the way I always wanted to spend money, I'm going to do it now. Oh, I ain't really got to work full time. I ain't really got to work full time now because now I got somebody to help me. You see what I'm saying? They don't come in the ground working, barely working. When is the last time have you seen one of these women make a meal from scratch? But you want somebody to put your name on a deed. But you need a ring. And here's the thing. Men know, and they realize now, and ladies, this is for you too. Men realize that all the laws are in favor of women. And now men are using this. They're fighting now. They have the tools. They know exactly what to do. And when you find out one of them men, if they even so much as look at you to even talk to you, y'all better start getting on your homework and getting on your game. If you say you really, really want somebody, these men are not going to break for you no more. They're not pursuing you like that. Okay? You think that, oh, they in my inbox to take me out. No, Kevin said that's not a flex. Kevin Samuel said it ain't a flex for a man to be in your inbox and just, want to jump your bones rather than saying, hey, do you want a husband? What you think about being a husband, a wife, a first lady? I'm just saying, what do you think about that? You see what I'm saying? So Judge Fonda, or whatever her name is, I understand what she was trying to say. But as an elder, we need to start paying more attention to the hurt and pain, especially since she was a Black woman. We need to start paying more attention to the pain and the frustration and the bitterness, especially in our women. We really need to, because that is the part of them that's not healed. They are not looking for husbands, okay? They're looking for a good time. They're not looking for somebody. They looking for somebody for their kids, Noble. They ain't looking for no husband. They looking for a stepfather. Did you hear what I said? They're looking for... They not looking for no man. Y'all better wake up. These women are not looking for no husband like that. I'm constantly trying to find out, what do men want? I want to know what you want. I want to know what you desire. I want to know what you value. I want to know what you need. I want to know why, so I'll know how to effectively and efficiently serve you. Period. I said serve. You're damn right I said serve. You know why? Because the greatest person that walked this planet served. And I ain't too proud to do that. I'm not too proud to make a good man a hot meal. I am not too proud to make a man a plate. I am not too proud to rub a man's feet. I am not too proud to say, baby, thank you for what you are doing. I appreciate the hard work that you have put forth, how you take care of your family and how you pay bills and not miss a mortgage. Because, see, some of y'all don't even give sex to your men. But let's just say if he skipped on the mortgage for the past 2 to 5 months, what you going to do then? Because some of y'all shutting down the box for a whole year. But the man still paying the bills. The man still paying the mortgage. The man still respecting you. The man still say you the only one with him. Let's see if he stopped paying some months on the mortgage. What's going to happen on the car note, on the insurance? See, men still have to perform regardless of the conditions of the weather. See, they can't stop performing. They have the burden of performance. They are not valued if they don't perform. What are you talking about? Deserve that. You don't deserve. A lot of y'all don't know a good man. I had a good man. My father was a great man. And for anything that kind of man needs, you ought to be thinking, I need to do whatever he asks me. Just like Jesus in the Bible, when that girl and that woman said, hey, do whatever that man say do. Go get the water. Whatever that man tell you to do, go do it. That's how you should be looking at your husband. That's how you should be looking at your great man. You should be trying to figure out. You should be saying, whatever that man say to me, I'ma do it. Anything he tell me to do, I'm not gonna give him no clap back. Well, why you wanna tell me what to do? You ain't my daddy. Well, then go find somebody else. Because there is no excuse as to why a good man, a hardworking man, is not able to get the things that he is asking for, which ain't much. A meal? Love making? Some respect? But I understand why you don't got it. See, and we can't give what we don't know and what we don't have. But if you need to learn, Sister Kanai is here. I have a book club. I have a group. I'm sorry, Noble, I should have asked you.
Go ahead and plug.
No, I'm just saying, somebody, look, y'all need to get out the wrong sisterhood, okay? Some of y'all are in traumahood. Y'all need to change your set. Change your set, okay? Take off the clothes you got on, all that stuff you got, and change your garments, change your attitude. Because see, here it is. The stuff that we're doing right now in our community, it is not going to work until we as women begin to put the man in the rightful position, y'all. Do you see what every other woman is doing? These Asian women got y'all beat. Y'all so mad at the Filipino women. Well, then start doing what they doing. Somebody ain't gonna give me no amen. Okay, I'm gonna just keep going. Start doing what they're doing. Why you mad with the Filipino woman? Why you mad with the Somalian women? Why you mad with the Ethiopian? Why you mad about the Eastern women that the men want to go get passports for? You ain't gonna do what they gonna do. They wish they had a washing machine. They wish they had a dang on dryer. They wish they had somebody to do all this stuff, conventional stuff that we have. They got to use washboards. And if I had to use a washboard for a man like that, I would. I would. There should be nothing that he should be lacking because he is he's laying down his life for you exactly the way the word tells him to. That's what men do. They lay down their lives for you. I'm going to land my plane right there, Noble, because I could keep on going.
Ladies, hold on. Wow! This is Miss Kanai, ladies and gentlemen. She goes by Kanai Speaks on TikTok. No,